Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to soak off acrylic nails. So I have my lovely sister here today and we have had her nails on for about 4 weeks. So we have one that's popped off, the rest of them need to be soaked off, and then we're going to do another set on her. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. If you guys are interested in seeing how to do this process, then let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be going in with our e-file. So I polished her acrylic nails with a soak off gel. So because of that, I'm going to be going in with my e-file and I'm going to be filing off the gel color as well as the acrylic as much as possible to get a really thin layer so that it's easier for us when we go in to soak off. All of the products that I'm using in this video will be linked down below, so if you guys are curious about anything that I'm using, check down below. This is a safety ceramic bit, I believe. If you guys can see that, like, let's compare it to, the nail is super duper thin now. So this is what we just filed, this is one that we haven't filed. You want it to be as thin as possible, which is going to make soaking off so much easier. So for places that are hard to reach, I like to go in over the finger. Normally, I would go in under the finger. I know it may look like there's blood right there, but that's hot Cheeto dust.
You sure that's Cheeto dust?
Girl, you're gonna try and act like she's like, it's blood. All she eats is hot Cheetos, Takis, anything red.
I lost a lot of weight though.
Not eating hot Takis and chips and stuff.
No, I lost a lot of weight.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stopped eating them.
No, you didn't. Girl, every time I see you, you have a bag of some kind of hot chips. You can also go in if you aren't comfortable with using an e-file. I used to just go in with my hand file and do the same process just to try and get the acrylic and the gel as thin as possible, which will make soaking off a million times easier. You also want to make sure, obviously she's had these nails for 4 weeks, so theoretically she should have gotten a fill, which she hasn't. So there's a lot of her natural nail that's exposed. You want to make sure that you're not going in and touching any of that natural nail with a bit like a ceramic carbide, whatever it will be, something that's not made for natural nails, so you have to be very careful of that. Girl, why do you have Cheeto dust under every single nail? Oh my goodness. And it's like not even under her nails. Under her nails are pretty clean. Somehow she's like getting it in between. So I don't know, that could be my fault.
It could be.
I could be causing, like, maybe, I don't know if that's my fault that her hot Cheeto juice is getting in between her natural nail. Why is it juice? Because it's
not juice, it's not a liquid.
You over there like licking on your fingers and you making it all like gross and wet, and then it's sleeping in. The dust is too big to go down there. Then why don't you have lint or hair?
I did.
No, under that, in there.
Yeah, who knows?
If that's like a flaw that I'm doing, something I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comments down below, because
it is a flaw that you're doing.
Girl. next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go in with our tip cutter and we're going to cut down the length of the nails. You can do this before, I just like to do it after. I don't quite know why, but that's just how I like to do it. You want to make sure that you're not obviously cutting their natural nail. So I'm going to go in as much as possible and cut that down. We are going to go in and we are going to start soaking off the nails. So what you need for this process is you need some cotton balls or cotton rounds, some kind of cotton material. If you don't want a lint-free wipe, I don't think that will work. And then you're going to go in with your acetone. So this acetone is actually the Beauty Secrets acetone. I got a 32 ounce jar for like $6 at Sally's Beauty. So that's where I get that. My cotton balls are just like from Target. And then you are also going to need some foil. I have some foil that I have pre-cut. I like to cut out a lot because I tend to rip my foil on accident all the time. I don't know why, so I like to keep some extras just in case they rip. So we're going to need foil. We are going to go in and we are going to take our acetone, squirt it, get that cotton ball drenched in acetone, and then we are going to take it to our finger and we are going to, I'm going to actually drench it a little bit more. You want it pretty wet so that it goes in and actually like does what you need it to do. Alrighty guys, so as you guys can see, this hand is all wrapped up. You want it wrapped up pretty tight, and we're just going to let that soak while we go off and file off the other hand, and then we will come back to that hand and we will scrape everything off. So bring in the other hand. So you want to work really fast when you're doing this because that acetone will get hard. And so when I go in and scrape that off, even though most of that is off, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it just one more time. So to scrape off her nail plate, I am just using a metal cuticle pusher. I don't have like a method for wrapping the nails. I just kind of like fold the foil down and squish it until it stays. But I do know some people like to like fold it meticulously and get it perfect. I just don't take that much time. Some people like to do, they have like the bowls that you can stick your fingers in. Some people also like to wrap it with a hot towel or like put their hands in hot water to make the acetone work faster. I personally don't do that. That just is like a lot of effort to me. The bowls, that's a lot of product, so I just do it this way, and as you guys can see, it doesn't take me long at all to do it. Alrighty guys, so as you guys can see, we are completely done soaking off her nails. So now what I like to go in and do is I like to buff or file her nail just to make sure that I get any of that acrylic residue off. And then we are going to oil up her cuticles, lotion her hands and everything. And I'm actually going to go in and do her cuticles, but that's going to be a separate video which will already be out when this video comes out. So make sure you check out that video to see how I handle rough and tough cuticles, and then I will show you guys the after result. So to smooth out the lines when you're filing, what you want to do is you want to go in with a grit that is less coarse than the previous grit. So for example, my buffing blocks, these are 80 by 80 buffing blocks, and my hand file is also an 80 by 80. That's for some reason what I can find, but I've used both of these, so they're probably not as sharp as that. So I go in with one that's a little bit smoother than that, and that will give you that smoothing effect that you want, and it will smooth out those lines. Alrighty guys, so I just had her go and wash her hands, and now I'm going to go in with another buffer, and we are just going to smooth out some of those lines that we caused when we went in with our file. So now what I'm going to go in and do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up her cuticles, which will be a separate video like I said before. So make sure that you guys go back and check out that video, and then I will come back when her cuticles are cleaned and I will show you guys the final steps. So I'll see you guys back in a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you guys go and check out my last videos, as well as stay tuned for my new videos. They come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you guys check down in the description in case you guys are curious about any of the products that you've seen used in these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.